Probably be best if I make sure I had some med packs too, because I think we might be coming up to the final part of the game.
Probably. I also made sure that now too. Got 4 larges. What is that, like 7 mediums? No, it's 8 mediums. And then a small. Still on that diet. I got like 43 ammo clips? That should be enough. What is with this one explodey guy? Look at that cockroach that you just can't get rid of.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Did he pop?
No, he's still here.
Oh, no, he's
kind
still
of
there.
in the air.
You can play soccer with him. Look. I don't know what.
Oh, there you go. Finally popped. You just have to shoot it once.
Ow, that hurt.
On the plus side, I have one more slot in my inventory because I just used up that small med pack. On the negative side, I just used that small med pack on something stupid.
Because I was my obsessive compulsive disorder was acting up. I had to get rid of it, you know.
You're alive! But how did you... I escaped those delivery tubes, but they caught me. Isaac, they're gonna call you up in the... Ah! Let go of me!
Shut up, heretic!
Ah!
I have the codex, Danik. If you want it, you have to find me.
No, I won't. You're heading to the machine. And when you get there, I'll be waiting.
So Ellie's alive?
I guess that's some kind of good news, even if she's being held by a psychopath.
That's surprising. I thought for sure that Ellie was dead because... Oh, hi. We got rocket launchers. Oh,
what
gosh.
the heck? I didn't even think that was going to hit me. Yeah, now it didn't hit me. That makes no sense. I was further away the first time I got hit. Don't mind me. I'm just going to look at this artifact as I see corpses fly in front of my face.
Scavenger bot returned it back to bench. Jeez. Stupid rocket launch, dude. Go away. This
Who
game
can play
really
that
has
game?
This game has really kind of turned into Gears of War a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, basically it's Gears of War. I'm going to put this on your head. Like no one else now? What am I going to do with this giant crate?
I don't know. Do whatever you want with it, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, when we've been dealing with giant necromorphs that are literal tanks, and then we get thrown to some puny soldiers like this, I can sneeze on these guys and I die. Why? Danik, step up
Get
your
ready
game.
to-
These guys are nothing.
Danik smooks, you know, and it's like, yeah, well. Oh boy.
Okay, now what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues, 3 markings. What's the final step?
I don't know, but there's a code. Got another code. Know what that means? Make a note.
Make a note, or unless it's like the last recording session where it meant nothing.
Yeah, make a note, unless it went unused.
Okay, got the first one.
The heck is this blinking thing?
I think that's a
That-
grenade.
Oh, yep, that's a grenade guy.
Ow.
Yeah, he kind of blew up next to you. I seen a blue one and then a red one, like, is this a good thing? And then the guy with the red one ran towards me. He's like, okay, I guess this is a grenade. I'll get away from the blue one, too.
Oh, gosh. Need assistance. Need assistance. Why, thank you. Okay.
I like how I
Oh,
got
I
near
thought
the
he
guy,
was
and then you just took away his little protective area. Like, he's already dead.
I was
You don't need that.
okay, but anyways, I got the first part of the puzzles down here.
Oh,
When
I
we
get
were
it.
being-
Yeah, you see the symbol on there? It's the same
Yeah.
as on the top. So it is a code.
So what's the symbol here? Okay, so we gotta put this in the middle here. There you go. Alright, so we gotta go find the other two.
On the plus side, there's a bench over here.
Well, that's good. Because Scavenger Bot decided to come back whenever we were doing, you know, really important things. Why, thank you, Scavenger Bot. Alright, we gotta grab this thing.
Yeah, I see another
here.
one.
We gotta take it all the way back.
The same symbol on this one. Looks like they're gonna have the code above like all of them. I guess just in case you don't see it the first time.
Yeah.
That means there's probably another one of those little keys over on the other side. Oh,
And
yep,
this
here it is.
The last one here. And you just threw it over here. Thank you.
Speed run strats, let's go. Co-op world
Speed
record
run strats.
incoming.
Look, Carver, another door. We gotta be close to the control center for the Codex. We've done everything else Serrano said to do. Let's head in.
That door seemed a little short to you. Don't jump.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Audio log.
Well, gone and busted my knee open. Suppose the Codex is in Mahad's hands by now, and this place is about to be buried, like everywhere else. I remember telling my college professor I wanted to study xenoarchaeology. He laughed right in my face. There's nothing to study, he said. It's all dead space. No
Ah!
life
And
exists out in the universe.
that's the day.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Roll credits. We're done here.
Only a trail of extinction, wrought by the moon. And now, it's right on our doorstep. Well, above us lies the means of turning off the machine, but also the means to complete it. Turning it off will finish our species. Completing it will save us. I had hoped to be here to witness the saving part. It would have been spectacular to witness the moon getting pulled into the planet and crushed to oblivion. A final act by the natives. A sacrifice to save us all. But now, I must rest. Perhaps Tim will be along soon with the Codex.
I kind of feel bad for the guy.
You may just want to tell Tim next time when he puts out his codex, maybe make it louder.
Yeah.
Could barely hear it.
Oh, tether part. Ugh. The repel station. Oh boy. Whoa, that's electrified.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the anti-grav to push us off. It goes in patterns. Oh no. No, 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 no. Go away. I barely made it.
I'm trying to close him behind you. I'm sorry.
It's coming down the center again.
Ow.
Oh, the gears. Can you get past this? Or I gotta stasis it. Yeah, nope, you're not getting past that. Just gonna
Yeah, stasis.
slow it down.
Stasis it. over here.
I'm gonna just wait here a second because I have a feeling. Yep, it's immediately turning. It seems to do the center area the most frequent, which makes sense.
Okay. Keep on trucking it. Alright, I think we're here. There we go.
Whoa, what kind of camera was that? You made it up here and I teleported way over to the right. Why?
What the heck?
My camera went through the floor for a minute because of that.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a couple boxes over here. Were you trying to shoot me?
Now I'm trying to shoot the boxes. Remember, friendly fire is not a thing in this.
Well, yeah, because I get hurt. I got hurt last time you threw a grenade at me.
Ellie! Isaac, don't do it. Don't listen to him.
Give me the codex and you can have her back.
No! Isaac, you know what's at stake.
Okay, everybody calm down, okay? Danik?
Give me the codex or I will kill her!
No!
Isaac, what are you doing? You got a second chance.
If he turns off the machine, we're all dead. Her? Us? Everyone.
Don't let it all go dark, Isaac. There's more than one kind of right. I've done it. I've finally done it. The darkness is at an end. Let the evolution begin.
When I finish this, it's all going down. Everything. You have to go.
No! You two get out of here. Go back to Earth space. Tell them what we found. I'm staying. That's all I got left.
You can't stop her, Carver. Not without me. I'm the marker killer, remember?
Isaac!
I turned my back on the world because I was afraid of what needed to be done. Ellie, I'm not afraid anymore.
There's a shuttle over there. I want you to take it and head for home.
Don't come back for me. We both know I'm not going home. Go!
Oh shit! Damn! This whole thing's coming apart behind us!
Well, we better get going then. Oh. Well, reach the machine. Oh, lordy.
Oh man, there's the machine. We have to get it before the moon does.
Well, gosh, everything's going to haywire right now.
Can't wait for a platform we're standing on just to fall apart.
Yeah.
Gonna happen.
Oh my gosh. I was surprised that John did that. Gonna be
I
perfectly
mean, he
honest.
lost his wife and child from this kind of stuff already. He doesn't want to see someone else suffer the same pain as him. It
I
does
guess
make
that's
sense.
true. I guess that's true. I was
It's
just,
just that it does
really
it does
surprised me.
defeat his whole mission. Like, we're here to stop
Yeah.
markers, but also save yourself. So I'll screw us all.
Hi, enemies. don't have time to be dealing with you guys.
Okay, that one's just going to space.
Whoa, hi, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, just run. There's a flying section up above.
Going into the center of the moon, I see. I was trying to get him off because he was right on the freaking transporter. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
okay,
imagine if he just flew with us. That would be horrifying.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to avoid crap here because it's not gonna be like the last few times. This, ow.
Yeah. I have a feeling we need to avoid things. Instantly dies.
Instantly dies because of flying rock.
I mean, you weren't wrong. We do need to avoid things, so avoid it next time, I guess.
Gotta practice social distancing, man.
Oh, haven't you played Star Fox? Do a barrel roll. Use the brakes and use the boost to get through.
Gosh.
That last one's not a joke. Use the boost to actually get through here.
Oh gosh. Shoot that. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, at least, you know, Danik's dead, so.
Yeah, that was a close call. You like skimmed that. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I did. I moved out of nowhere. I guess lag did that to you on your end.
Well, I guess it was just for you, because that didn't happen for me for once.
Oh gosh, look, a treasure trove of items.
Oh, gee, I wonder if we're going to fight more necromorphs.
It's like this is the final chapter of the game or something.
And one final
Oh,
hurrah
gosh.
before you die. Like we did
We got
earlier.
this.
Oh, that section behind us is crumbling.
Yeah, we better get moving then. Hi, Necromore.
This area in terms
those.
of gravity is really weird, because when we kill things, sometimes they fall down, then sometimes they just fly up.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt. I went the wrong way. Ow. We got knockbacks. Dealing with some knockback. Spitter. There goes his head. Is it the fast dude again? Yeah.
Yeah. I just love it when you use stasis to freeze one of those guys, and they still get 3 hits in. When they're frozen.
Gosh.
Like, they're still too fast, even when they're slowed down. What in the
Oh,
world
no.
hit me?
And then I died. Oh, I
the
think...
floor collapsed.
Yeah.
I just noticed
We
all the
need to
white
get
below us. It
going.
was all the snow in the air. I couldn't
Yeah,
even
we
tell
need-
because we were kind of busy doing everything else. We should probably just
Yes, we-
speedrun this. No hesitations.
Maybe we should
Aim
just,
for
you know,
enemies.
maybe just avoid the enemies and run.
I mean, we still gotta kill these guys because they're gonna be a problem otherwise, but we probably should just continue moving forward when fighting. Oh, Fox, come back. The box is even flying in the air.
Hurry! We gotta get out of here. Alright, I think this is where we died last. Go that way, okay. Oh, there's a bench. What the heck?
Of all the
And a
places to put a
suitcase.
bench.
I think this is safe area.
I would
Yeah,
hope
don't
so,
think
otherwise that's a little problematic. Oh yes, use this bench in 5 seconds, otherwise it falls off the planet. Oh, nice hitch there, game. Holy crap, my frames.
Yeah, my frame just died for a second there. That was weird. Okay, so I'm guessing this is probably the
Oh,
final
I don't like this bench. Oh, this bench is making me tilted. Literally. This bench
Yeah, I
is
see it.
sideways. Because of the zero gravity effect with this planet, it's just contorting the bench around. It's moving. Oh, I apologize anyone watching this who suffers from motion sickness. Because this
Yeah,
bench
that's
will
kind
cause
of
it.
weird. Same goes for the suit kiosk too. Everything's moving.
Was a suit kiosk here? Man, I wonder if
Yeah,
we're finding
there's
the
a
final boss here soon.
Fully upgraded rig. I don't even worry about it. So
Oh, medium med pack is on the floor. Nice. I guess
Where?
I didn't need to make another one. I feel at this point I'm pretty decked out. I guess the only thing is maybe I get one more ammo clip just for safety or another stasis. One of the two. You know what? Why not both? I can afford it.
what, making stasis packs?
Oh yeah, I mean, have you seen our inventory? No, I don't want the
Yeah.
tutorial again. No, skip it. Yes, I hit the wrong button. I pulled the stupid tutorial. You know,
But
an
Lester,
endgame.
do you think we should make more torque bars?
Yeah, if only, right? I still have a torque bar.
I still have a torque bar too. I think. Blood Moon.
Oh, crap.
Oh no, we're playing.
Now the enemies are gonna be super powerful.
Enemy's gonna be respawned, super powerful. The calamity's taking over.
It's just another Thursday.
Okay.
No. I literally couldn't move. There was
Because it
no space. Oh, that was a terrible start.
I love how you're like, just another Thursday. The door explodes open and that happens.
All right, let's see if we have more clearance this time, because where it threw me was literally in front of the debris. I had like maybe like a second at the most to react. I'm just gonna hold left. Good call.
Whoa! Oh gosh!
Yeah,
oh
fly
gosh.
through the arches.
Get the fuck through it.
Oh, up. Oh, that was close.
Ooh, just a slip on through here.
Oh, here we go. Another arch thing. Oh, it's more like a minefield with all this debris.
A tight squeeze. Alright, I guess this is final boss
We gotta
time.
kill that thing. There's not enough ammo in the world. Then we'll have to make some up. Look, there's markers floating all around us. We can use this TK charging plate and throw them as weapons.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess there's
yeah, it's another one of those super pads. And now we get to use the markers as a glorified spear.
Ow!
I like this. Hey, what are you doing? I was in a cutscene. I was getting hurt. That's not fair. Game cheats.
Really does. Where are you markers at?
More importantly, where's the eyes? I got a marker, but I don't see an eyeball.
Man, watch out. It's throwing giant chunks of rock at us. Yeah, I see him.
There is the eyes. Kill these dudes.
Isaac, it's pulling us in. Shoot these tentacles off before it eats us. Son of a bitch.
There we go. Did you get flown up in this? In the
Yeah, I was in the air for a second there. I don't know what that was about.
Now where? Oh, there's a marker.
Also,
Okay.
what happened to your helmet? I just noticed
Oh.
you're helmetless.
I took it off in the cuts. I took it off in the cutscene.
Why
There's
do
the
I
eyeball.
always keep my helmet on?
Come on. Oh, super. I got off the supercharger. Oh gosh. Alright, now.
Dude, I'm just trying to freeze you. I'm just trying to freeze you.
And I just got a marker and I was just lining up. What the hell, man? Ugh. Give me the marker, please. Thank you.
Got an eye.
That other one.
It does seem like every time we hit him, he keeps his eyes closed for a while, which is smart. Give him that. Oh, fast guy. Too fast. Can't shoot.
Frame rate is dying here.
Isaac, watch out. He's doing it again. The tentacle. Shoot the tentacle. I see it.
Okay, tentacle shot. Okay.
Hopefully opens his eye immediately.
Stay on the super pad.
Oh, barely missed.
I missed too.
I hit like the side of his eyelid, not the eye itself. Dude, why? Stasis, please work. I can't stop comboing. Hit the eye. Barely.
There you go.
He was closing it as I threw the marker.
Of course he eats it. Oh, I see what they want us to do.
Get to that island where the machine is. The codex is on it. There's no way to reach it. Wait.
Pull it with
Steal the TK
kinesis.
charging plate and try to drag it over. Just hurry, man, before that thing recovers.
Hang on, before I do it, a little anticlimactic. It tried to pull up a thing for our mission, but it just pulled up a blank bar.
What?
I don't know why it pulled up a blank bar. It's like, what's the mission? I don't know, figure it out yourself.
Yes, you just pulled that guy's stomach out. Jeez. Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand, man.
Come on! So this is it, huh? We use that codex.
Yeah.
No more bullshit. We die here, now.
But Earth gets it tomorrow.
Isaac? Isaac? Are you there? Carver? Isaac? You're gone, aren't you? The mark signal has gone too. Isaac, you did it. You really did it.
Earth space coordinates confirmed. Shock drive enabled. Standing by.
I guess that was the end.
Well, just like the series, Isaac and Carver are dead.
Well,
And that's why there's not
Well,
Dead
it's-
Space 4.
yeah. Well, yeah, this is I think it might be a actual ending to the game. Yeah. Yeah, there's the credits. Well, beat Dead Space 3, therefore we defeated. I meant to say we beat we beat the whole entire series.
I mean, you did defeat the series because of that.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Well, that was an ending. I'll put it that way. I kind of had a hunch, like, you know, Isaac sacrificed himself at the end of the game to stop everything. I mean, I hate being that way, but it's kind of a cliche ending, especially for a big time trilogy like this. But, I mean, I had a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad I did play it with you. This is one thing that going into this game, I knew I had to play Dead Space 3 at some point, and I wanted to know. I kind of am glad I played a co-op like the way that EA wanted you to play this game. So I'm kind of glad you got to tag along with me, Lester. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride throughout the whole thing, and I am glad that we both decided just to record our ends too, because that was more of a last-minute decision on my end. Because you originally just approached me just to do this for your channel, and then this was during a drought on my channel for Let's Play content because I didn't have anything else in the works after Banjo-Tooie. I'm like, if I'm just playing this at the same time and my perspective's different, let's just record it. Why not? Make a series out of it here, too.
Try something different, you know? But to be perfectly honest, that was probably the best decision we've made with this Let's Play.
Oh, yeah.
Because
there's been so many different things happening on either one of our perspectives that it
Oh,
really
God.
makes sense to watch, like, both perspectives because of just how different certain things can really get.
like, especially since, you know, the mainly the Carver-centric co-op side missions, especially. Those really, it was really beneficial we did that, because I was sitting here thinking you were crazy when you were saying, all this stuff's on my screen, all this stuff's on my screen. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everything's fine on my end.
In some ways, I almost feel like just because of those missions alone, it feels like the better character to play out of the two is Carver, because you just a whack ton of different crazy stuff because of his visions.
And not to mention, you know, certain, like, bugs and glitches that happened on certain ends, and we were just like, wait, what's going on your side? I don't know. Nothing's going on. I'm like, but I'm doing all this, especially during that one quest, or that one side mission we did, where my game froze. Like, literally in the middle of it.
Never forget. Oh, man.
Gosh,
I'm still glad I made out like a bandit with that, and I know you're still in a fetal position with depression on that one.
I really do. I am really glad that we did record both our ends separately, because that just made this 10 times more fun to get excited for each other's, like, perspective. When you upload your perspective, I watch it, and I know you do the same thing for mine. So it's just like, it's just so fun to watch all that stuff. And not only that, I got to finish a series I really like. And I got to see the actual ending to the game, and how the series ended and all that other stuff. So I'm happy I got to do that. Now for that, you, sir, need to go back and play the first two games.
Yeah, I mean, now I've played through the entirety of this, I do have more of an interest to go back and try out more of the series in general, because I do have all the mainline games. I do have 1 through 3. I played some of 1, but never really finished it, and this may now, after doing this playthrough, give me the drive to go back to that at some point. Just finish it, and then maybe play Dead Space 2 not too long after.
Yeah, I really would suggest, if anybody wants to play these games, don't do it like we did and play it on PS3. Get the PC version. But,
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
they're
at the
cheap
time-
nowadays, because those versions are always on sale, and they're the best played versions anyways. You get, like, the best graphic settings. Although, there is some weird jank with the first game. I had to do some weird workarounds to get it to not run like total garbage with 2 seconds of input delay. It's a little bit of a weird port.
Yeah.
It's early PC gaming, so that's kind of why.
I will say, though, out of the 3 games that I like, now that I've officially played all 3 games, as much as I did really like the mechanics of this one, where they literally got rid of the money system in favor for this crafting system where you can craft really cool guns, I really like that. I'd have to say the first one still is my favorite out of the 3. Mainly because after the first one, it wasn't as scary. Like,
yeah. I think the general
and that's the
consensus I've
thing.
heard is the first is usually considered the best in the series. But it's the most horror out of the 3 games in this horror genre.
Yeah, the first game especially was the right... It reminded me so much of Alien. The movie Alien, the very first one. And that's one reason why I liked it so much, is because the setting was really good. It was on just a lone ship. You had to go through all the corridors of the ship to get to the missions and all that other stuff. But I liked 3 and I liked 2. I know a lot of people like 2, but I'm gonna be honest with you, 2 is probably my least favorite out of the other ones.
Oh wow,
Mainly
that one's
because
definitely a different take.
that's a different take. It's mostly because it felt too action-oriented for me. It was It really did feel like Gears of War. I mentioned that in this recording session. That this series basically turned into Gears of War, and I don't know. I like the story of 1 a lot more. I like the setting, and I like basically like what they did in that 1 a lot, and it pulled me out. And I know 2 is a lot of people's favorite, but I really like 3 because I really liked the crafting system. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed, being able to make all these awesome guns. Like, I had basically the Mjolnir, the Thor's hammer, almost the entirety of the game because I thought it was a cool weapon. And not only that, this was a fun game to play co-op.
Yeah, I feel like this game is really, really meant for that co-op play, because I don't know if we would be seeing a lot of the same stuff if we just both played this single player. It felt very much designed with co-op as like the only way to play in a lot of areas. I don't know how these certain co-op puzzle things would have translated in a single player playthrough. I imagine it wouldn't be as fleshed out.
Yeah, and honest to gosh, I had so much fun playing this game, and I know a lot of people said that this was the weakest entry of the whole entire franchise, and I'm just like, but it's so much fun. Then again, I felt the same way with Resident Evil 6. A lot of people didn't like Resident Evil 6, and I'm like, I don't understand why. I had a lot of fun playing the game. Yeah, it's not horror, and that's kind of a point against it, but it's basically the same sentiment I have here.
Yeah,
I had so much fun playing co-op
because of how EA wanted to not really copy Resident Evil 5 and 6 in a lot of ways, more like trying to make their own spin on that with the same co-op focus. It has a lot of the same issues Resident Evil 6 has. So if you're playing it by yourself, I can see why people would say it could be the weakest entry.
Yeah.
But just like 5 and 6, I feel like Dead Space 3 is meant for co-op, and if you play it in co-op, you're going to have an amazing time. Because I've always said the same thing about Resident Evil 6. Fantastic co-op game, probably not that fun of a single-player game.
Yeah.
But I've never played it single player, so that's kind of a testament to that.
But like I said, I know I'm probably gonna upset a lot of Dead Space enthusiasts with saying 2 is I wouldn't say 2's not a bad game. 2 is not a bad game. It's just the last one I like in order of the hierarchy here, and that's not saying it's a bad game. Like literally, Dead Space 1 is an S. Dead Space 3 and 2 are an A to me.
Yeah, just like this one is slightly edging out, too,
yeah,
in your list, which makes sense.
Yeah, just a little bit. And, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I don't feel like this franchise, I guess Extraction, because Extraction's a on-rail shooter, but, this franchise really didn't even really have that bad of games, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
Every game I played is fine. But
I think the only major issue the series really had was just the higher-ups kind of telling the devs how to make the game, because ever since Dead Space 1 released, EA was pretty much trying to push for a Resident Evil 5 style game, which is why we got the co-op system in Dead Space 3, because that's when they pretty much had to just do it. They had no choice. Dead Space 2 became more action-focused because of the success of Resident Evil 5 being an action horror. EA wanted that for themselves, and Dead Space was the gimmick series that they chose.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where a lot of this, that's why the first game is pretty much the horror game. And then Dead Space 2 is like Resident Evil 5, where it has horror, but now it's more actiony. And then 3 is like Resident Evil 6, where it's it has some horror, but 90% action. And if you don't play it with a friend, you may not have fun. Okay, yeah, they're literally doing the Resident Evil 4, 5, 6 train, I felt.
But, yeah, that's my honest to gosh thoughts about Dead Space 3. This game was really fun, especially how we played it, and I'm so glad. And honest to gosh, I'm so glad we finished this before start up this conversation, but PlayStation shuts down the server, because we just, I know this kind of dates the video a little bit, but...
Yeah, imagine if we got near the end of the series, and then we would have had to scramble to swap to the PC version last minute.
Yeah.
At the end of the game.
Now, I know that we're going to kind of mention this because I know it's going to be brought up. We are going to be doing the DLC episode. There is a DLC episode for this game, and we're going to be doing it afterwards.
Yeah, so technically this is the end of the main story, so if this is all you're around for, well, this is it. But there is still that DLC storyline, and we'll be covering that here next.
Ellie? Ellie.
Oh, I guess Isaac's alive. Well, that was a
What we
twist of
said,
events.
this was the end of the main story. Now you know where the DLC could take us.
Yeah, so that kind of hints to do it. To be perfectly honest, I'm gonna be honest, I thought that the DLC was a prequel because the DLC of 2 was kind of a prequel.
No.
So-
I actually loaded up that DLC to make sure it was working. It's not a prequel. I learned it the hard way. It is after the events of the main story.
Normal difficulty complete. New Game Plus has been unlocked in the front end. Dead Space Legend suit set now available at the suit kiosk. I think that's 3 reload critical set available at the bench. New Game Plus.
So now they just gave us a lot of stuff. Wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, it
looks
got
like
it
we
for
got the
casual mode, too.
difficulty New Game Plus stuff on a couple of them. Because I got it for casual,
Yeah,
too.
I got it for casual as well. So, yeah, I went and went to the downloadable content, and we went and bought the Awakening DLC, which, by the way, good thing we did, because the store's gonna be closing pretty soon.
Good
This is
hindsight
probably-
on our end. By the time this is up, the store's probably nuked.
Yeah. This is why I said, play the PC version, because at least we know it's on there.
Yeah, so I loaded up the weapons bench thing. So this is something you could have done anytime in the game. You go to single player, you can just go to the bench option, then you can just play around with your weapons here in the game
How do
without
you do
playing the
that?
story.
How do you do that?
So, oh yeah, we got a lot of chips. So we got +3 CLP as well. So they gave us like 2 +3 chips.
How do you do that? You go
It's
to
in the solo campaign. It's like the last option.
Weapon crafting area.
Yeah, +3 damage, +3 clip, +3 reload, +3 clip, +3 rate of fire, +3 clip. These are all clips that we just got for beating the game. That's insane.
Wow.
Those
Okay,
are
I'm loading
very
up the-
powerful clips.
I'm
Wow.
loading up the bench right now. I wanted to see this.
And then, as well... Could you not? Okay, no, you can't do the suit thing. I haven't loaded this up yet. I've been going with what the game told us to do. It's literally just like that one room up in like the space colony area we were in like very early in our adventure. But you won't have access to the bench, which sucks because literally the next room is a suit kiosk and they lock it out. So I can't even see that new suit.
Reload circuit. Okay. +3 CLP circuit set unlocked. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we got a lot
That's
of
good.
stuff there. New Game Plus now is also an option, which means we can literally destroy this game if you just want to do another playthrough, which is insane.
Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Dead Space 3. Thank you guys so much for watching this playthrough and on both of our ends, both my end and Lester's end here. We are going to be coming back in the next thing, starting up the Awakening DLC. And I heard that one's not very long. It's like an hour and a half, maybe. So, it'll be like, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes. Probably. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video we do. Take care, everybody.